Only Alaska Street TV, yo. And like, look, I learned something new today that I can't disclose this. I can't say too much because people watch my page. People want to report me so bad and look me in my face and snake me. I understand a motherfucker who was in the Air Force. I'm in the Air Force, sir, and I won't stop until I beat my cases. That's what you don't understand. People don't understand, man. I won't never stop. I'm a fucking E1, first class. So, private, sir. And I was just on the phone with the captain. I was on the phone with the captain. He asking me questions. Sir, see, when you ask me questions, that's when I know you fucked up. But I'm just gonna let y'all know something. I'm starting my own thing with the child support documents. Hey, I just found out a loophole today that y'all wouldn't even believe. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. When you voluntarily enroll in child support, and if your job enroll you in the child support, they'll put you in an electronic system. Every job do that. They'll put you in a system and say it's the law with them putting you in the system. It calls some. Once you get hired, it's once you get hired for a job, they hire you. They'll put your name in this database, the Interpol database, which they can't do. They can't do this by the law eyes. This, I'm all strictly by the law. Everybody know I'm by the law. If you looked at my case, I don't be every fucking case. I help with those cases in the Air Force. I'm telling you, I help with that shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Hey, look, what I learned about child support today, and look, this is the crazy part. When you a non-citizen, a non-national like I am, I'm not required to pay federal taxes. Tell me this, and y'all answer this question. If the government got a document telling you you don't have to file income tax or you don't have to pay us, and you can keep your whole check, but just let them know how much you making. That's all they want to know, how much you making. Not tax you, but you know you got state and federal taxes, right? You know Alaska ain't got taxes. But I'm telling you this. This is what the fuck I learned, y'all. And this shit mind-blowing. I'm learning to write off of a card and write off of Ford plates too. But the thing is, you gotta get an identity birth certificate. You gotta get a double birth certificate. Everybody be fooled by the fake birth certificate that they giving you, right? But the thing why people using them CPN numbers, you know how them people be scamming for the PPP? No. I can show y'all how to write off, get 50, 60,000 easily. Check me out on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell y'all this. Only Alaska Street TV. Yes, we was doing the street shit. What up with you, Brody? I'm gonna tell you this. Now I'm finna focus back on my paperwork that I was selling. I was selling my paperwork on YouTube on the traffic court cases. You know when you go to court and they say you ain't got insurance and you ain't got license, you got a license to travel. I got that document from Mark Stevens. Shout out to Mark Stevens, a cool ass white cat on YouTube. Help me beat charges. He helped me beat a case. Because I'm like, yo, why the fuck is they charging me? How the fuck is they doing this to me? Like, how the fuck is they doing this to me, right? So, you know, I was going to court back and forth because Alaska will send out them child support orders, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, check this out. This so fucking funny that I found out today. Them administrative orders that they got on child support, it's no good. It ain't got no stamp, so they sending fraudulent documents to your job. And you know what your job gonna tell you? Oh, it's the law for us to follow to report your information in the base. Okay, tell me this. Where do you see that you gotta follow the law to enter somebody's information in the fucking computer? It's impossible. It's impossible. And when people saying statute is law, statutes is not law, baby. That's what you need to learn. People need to learn that. Cause people love hollering. Cause guess what? We just now seen a few minutes ago, I forget his name, but I can tell you this right here. His job did the exact same thing what every other job would do. We were required by law to report this. No. So look, I'm gonna tell you this. This is where it stops at. Child support will put child support on your credit. If you let child support put child support on your credit, it called theft of identity. Child support cannot do that. That's against your violation of your due process law. I practiced this shit in the Air Force. Trust me, we already done beat so many people cases. I'm already getting famous on YouTube already. 6,000 subscribers, baby. We're gonna keep running that shit up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna run it up. And if y'all need those documents, if you need them documents to live privately, I got you. I got you. If you need those documents to live privately, you won't be charged. You won't be worried about no income tax. You ain't got to worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a private citizen. I don't worry about that. I don't pay taxes. And it ain't against the law. You know what the federal government told you when you do your research? You really don't have to pay us income tax. You really don't have to pay us taxes. And if you look at the 16th Amendment, yo, the shit is crazy what we missed. But you know what? We bringing that all back up now. All them Supreme Court rulings. Like, I'm filing my case right now, 2 million. It's 2 million in damages. 2 million in damages. And I'm gonna tell you this. I got the list for employees, employers, captains. I got administrators. I got the whole shebang. It's the list called damages of offices, of oath of office. So if you oath of office and you writing fraudulent documents and you sending it off and this and that, and I call vital statistic. You know what's so crazy? I didn't sign my birth certificate on 3 or 4 kids. I did not sign the birth certificate. I knew that back in the days. And you know what they did? When I called the lady, right? Look, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show you something. Look, check this out with my own eyes. My own fucking eyes. This the real shit right here. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's one key component for you to go back to squish child support, yo. Want me to tell you how? Holla, I'm over in Mountain View area, bro. Okay, that's what's up, buddy. Black Law Dictionary. Hey, the black law ain't got nothing to do with your sovereign, bro. If you want to live privately, this the thing you don't understand. If you want to live privately, bro, you ain't got to pay taxes. You ain't got, look, you know when they pulled me over, I had them a special ID with no detain on it. Look at my Tavares Johnson, 5/10/81, my birthday. Court viewed me in Anchorage, Alaska. Every case been beat. Every case been beat. You can't fuck with me when it come to court documents. When I don't sat down with people in the military, bro, help them fought them cases, and you think you can fuck with me? You think the state can fuck with me, huh? I'm not mad. I don't care. You can call me a sovereign. Really, a sovereign is a non-national person. A non-national person. That's all it is. A non-national person. And people don't understand that. Hey, look. Hey, I'll tell everybody. Hey, look. Research non-national. And then, you know what the government gonna tell you? You really don't have to pay taxes. Once you start digging into that shit, I got the documents, y'all. If you need them affidavits, if you need that seal, if you need all that stuff, hey, I know I can teach you how to write off a fourplex. Fuck a house. Write off a fourplex and still get paid. And guess what? It's all clean and it's all illegal. The government wants y'all to do this. I'm learning this shit myself. But I've been studying it for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been studying it 15 years and shit. It's sunny out here. You know, it's sunny. It ain't fucking cold. See this? The sky? This shit is, you know. But I'm going to tell y'all this, yo. Yo, I found out so much information that fraud been going on. And, you know, I'm going to tell you this. When you really work with me, you really call me 907-615-1316. you reach me, TJ. I'm not like all the motherfucking gurus and lying to y'all and talking about, how they lead y'all alone. Hey, you can get this, or hey, you can do that. Guess what? I got the real websites to go and get your double seal birth certificate. All that fake birth certificate they giving y'all, that ain't the real birth certificate. Guess what? You renting your name, you renting your social security number. You know what? You can withdraw from social security, you can withdraw from federal. Guess what? Is your right. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you. And now I'm back on my, I'm back on my shit, man. I'm back up on my shit because I'm getting tired of child support raking my pockets. You know what I'm saying? And look, I already sent them a COL letter. That's a comment of law. The comment of law, right? The color of law letter. I'm gonna let y'all see that too. The COL letter, right? They don't really have that. The government don't really like to expose that, because once you send that shit to child support, and when you certified and get it notarized, right? Once you certified and get it notarized, they can't fuck with you. They gonna try to fuck with you. This what we seen. I'm gonna tell y'all this. This what I seen. My homeboy, he did the same exact steps that I was gonna do, but he did it right. The job kept threatening that they just kept sending wage garnishment things. They threatened the job, right? They threatened his job with garnishment wages. Why y'all ain't taking money out of his check? And they kept sending the documents. Hey, look, this document right here that he got, you can't override that. And look, the lady owned her own business, right? Thank God my homeboy worked for somebody who owned their own business and not listen to the state and talking about, oh, we required to file this document, we required to do that, and hey, we required to all that crazy ass shit. You ain't required for that shit. Let me tell you why you ain't required. Because if you were required, you got to disclose that shit to the people when they first signed for the application. You see what I'm saying? So that's where the fraud starting to come in at. And what I did is, check this out. I had to talk to 3 different types of high profile people. I paid $5,000 just to ask 3 questions. I paid 15 grand to ask 3 questions from 3 different top firms, people. And you wouldn't even, bro, it's worth it, y'all. I tell y'all this. Guess what? It's worth it because guess what? You might think I ain't got no car or nothing or whatever. I don't have a car like right here that I'm driving, but believe you me, I can't disclose how many cars I got. I can't disclose what I got. I just can't. I gotta play broke. I gotta play everything because let me tell you why. I'm a private citizen. Because once they try to get on your trail and start trying to harass you, and I gotta show these special documents, you can't fuck with me. You no detain list, baby. Do a no detain list on your passport. I bet you ain't got it. I bet you I got it. You don't have it. You can get stopped. I won't get stopped, buddy. Trust me. I ain't gotta lie to you, but that sovereign book with the packages and all that shit, I was gonna sell it for $1,000, but I wanna make sure everybody gonna live good. I wanna make sure y'all wanna you wanna be free. The point is, while we doing this, the government even tell you this. You don't have to pay us. You can live off the land. And if people don't, have you been to Diddy's party? Diddy don't want to come up here and party with me. He don't want to party with me. I play for keeps. You don't want to party with me, boy. But hey, like I was telling y'all, the thing is to get you out the system to have 100% of your paycheck. All this shit that they told us about what's true and what's ain't true, they lied to us, man. They lied to us in so many fucking ways to the point you can't even comprehend what type of shit they lied to us about. Hey, once I discovered all the information, right, I've been studying this shit for 15 years. They had me on child support for 20 fucking years, and now I'm just now reaching a settlement for $2 million, right? Check this out. Not only $2 million, they was trying to blame it on other people. I can't say I can't say this and that. Child support trying to blame it on other people. And I told child support, like, look, you can say whatever you want to say on the phone to me, but when I get your ass in that courtroom, it's a different story. That's, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, look, when y'all employees say anything, when child support say anything, when them police say anything, when them fake administrative orders come out, don't say nothing. Look, if you want to survive and live and fight another day, let it happen to you. Let all that damage, they do damages to you, let it happen. Once they damage you, you come back with the 18 ULC 242. Each explains it clearly right there in wheat and right. And look, if your job fire you, for asking questions about child support, that's a lawsuit to me. It even tell you that. You know what child support even say? They even got it on child support. If your job fire you for asking about child support, they'll reimburse you your legal fees in court. Can you believe that? Do you think I'm lying off of that, motherfuckers? Look, I'm telling you, I'm not lying off this shit. Now, y'all gonna get me setting a bunch of people free now. You know, in Americus, Georgia. Google me in Americus, Georgia. Court view me in Americus, Georgia about the charge. My license was suspended, right? This captain coming out slamming his hand down. This is the law. This is the law. I'm gonna lock you up. You know how them racist pieces of shit is. You like, this motherfucker don't even know me. These my people here in this town. He don't even know me, bro. You worked this and that. So I'm looking at this piece of shit ass Captain Cop. My mama came in the background and my mom talking like, baby, you okay? I was like, yeah, mom, I'm all right. Shit, I told her to go and tell my nephew, go and get $1,000 out my trunk, out my new Camaro. I got a new Chevy Camaro. Back then I had the new Chevy Camaro that came out on 26-inch rims. You know what I'm saying? If you look through my Facebook, you'll see it. I ain't got a lot of y'all ain't got to bring no persona or none of that shit. My son-in-law stole my, how do I get my back? I'm 65, I'm old, homeless, and sick. Girl, you got to deal with the police then if you sick. You know what I mean? And you homeless, little mama, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to tell y'all this. Yo, I'm going to tell you this. I studied the law. When I'm telling you I studied the law, right? They got Black Law Dictionary. That's cool. But the shit that I did, for my country, the shit that I did, the shit that I was studying. Look, they stuck this shit in my head for 7 years. 7 years I had to study specifically court cases and statutes and codes. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. These statutes are not law. They'll fool your job. They'll fool anybody. Anybody can tell you, hey, this seatbelt ticket you'll get because this is the ordinance of Anchorage, Alaska. If you do not, that type of situation. If you don't, guess what? That's only statutes. Is not policy. Policy is not law. Statutes and policy is not law. Anybody can have a policy, a fake, fallacious believe policy. Anybody can have a fucking policy. But the thing is, where we've been noticing about the fraud that they doing, look, when child support grab your information, they will run it to the point that they'll run it in the ground to put it on, they'll put child support on your credit. See, and then what people started asking me, why would they put it on your credit? How did they get your information to put it on credit? If you work, your job would put it in a system and then it'll go through like that. That's everybody, no matter what. But the thing is, what people are trying to find out, how did you volunteer? Would you volunteer to get on child support? You can't volunteer to get on child support. I don't think no man in the world will volunteer for child support, or no man will volunteer to get a government federal income tax when they clearly state you do not have to pay taxes. If your dumb ass don't know that, that's you just don't know that. But I'm gonna educate y'all, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the fucking support y'all giving me, but it's just like child support took too much money out my check, right? I found this shit. I found it. We all know are not law. I know statutes are not law. I know, but tell me this. Tell me this. We know statutes and policies and codes are not law, but certain people don't know that. What if you go to your employer, you go to your job and tell you this is not child support. They're not supposed to do that. You know what your job gonna do? Then tell your dumbass. You know what your job gonna tell you? Hey, your job gonna tell you. Your job gonna tell you, well, we can't do nothing about that. You got to take it up with the court. Just like the court would tell you, the child support people would tell you, hey, go to court. And when the court tell us to do this, to do that, we'll do that. Now, guess what just happened? Believe it or not, this guy just beat child support, right? Since he beat child support, he got the fraud. He got them to admit open in court that it's fraud. That's what I'm finna do. That's right now what I'm doing. See, I got them in the fraud. Even clearly shows. They even wrote a fucking statement in there. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. It was saying that my license gonna be jeopardized if I don't continue to pay. That's the due process law. That look, once you break that, that's color of a law. That's under the color of a law. So you in the office of child support portraying like you an officer. They portraying like they officers and they acting like they accountants because they dealing with your money. So how you can be a accountant and you are working at the child support? You gotta have agrees. You gotta be a specialist. Gotta handle that. Not child support cannot handle your stuff. Man, look, man, I'm gonna tell you this. Look, my documents are already in court. I don't play when it comes to court. They're just point blank. Y'all can say people gonna murk people. Look, we don't diss people on here. This all street stuff and knowledge stuff. Now switching over to the knowledge. I'm still gonna show y'all street shit. The police told me it's civil and they can't do anything. Yeah, it's civil. You can't do nothing about it. Little mama, everything is civil. Just like if you been damaged or harmed, like just say they suspend your license and you get pulled over, you can go after that cop. He don't have no immunity because it's the due process. You got this man out the car. He have a right to travel. The same document that I use, you had a right to travel. Right? You have a right to travel. Cause you look back in the days, all them old folks was riding in them cars and this and that. They ain't have insurance. They ain't have none of that shit back in the days. Now, Diddy didn't touch me this time. Yeah, I'm talking to the camera. But hey, man, look. Wow, man, look. I appreciate the support. But I know YouTube people, they get negative. They'll drop all those crazy comments. But look, bro, I'm just telling you how to free yourself out the system. Because I'm freeing myself out the system. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, with the fake child support and the fake orders. Look, I'm going to tell you this. Any order void if that shit ain't sealed and signed off of a judge. And I'm going to tell you this. A judge won't never sign off no food stamp, no, not food stamp, but child support. Let me tell you why he won't sign off. A real judge won't never ever sign off on a fucking child support order. Let me tell you why. Because he know it's unconstitutional. Boom. Now look, only people do that, right? The fake child support court. You know, child support court don't have a jurisdiction. They don't have a jury. They don't have none of that. But when you take them motherfuckers down, then you'll have a jury. You have a real jury, you have a real trial, and people really see this shit. I'm telling you this. Because this man just beat child support. One of my friends, I don't want to mention his name, you know, because he ain't sponsoring me. My boy looked like Blade off of Teamster. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Nah, man. We just got him some glasses at the cheap ass gas station, you know. That, you know, because I don't like to see haters. Tell you the truth, I don't like to see haters. And plus, I don't like to see fake motherfuckers look me in my eyes every day and speak to me. So this block haters out. This is all my glasses y'all see, it for blocking haters out. Because I know you'll lie in my face. I know you'll talk about me, which I don't give a fuck at the end of the day. I never gave a fuck. But long you don't touch me, I won't go a fucking animal on your ass. That's just the bottom line. And trust me, I'm full aware of the train. I'm so trained up, you can't fuck with me. So you can play those games, you can do all that extra stuff. I don't care. That shit don't bother me. But look, this is my program right now. That I'm telling y'all, if you want to free yourself from that child support, man, hey, look, I'm gonna give y'all some game. When you enroll in child support for your birth certificate, they enroll you in it, and they supposed to have a girl there, and they supposed to have another lady there to see that. Check this out. If you don't have them motherfuckers right there, I'm good to meet you. Yeah, I'm good to meet you too. Are you a dealer? What kind of dealer? I deal paperwork. Yes, I deal paperwork. And if you go to and I deal in traffic court cases too. You can have a kilo in your car. That motherfucker pull you over. Guess what? This document so bad, it's gonna spank his ass. Want me to tell you why? Court view me. I got caught with 2,100 grams of cocaine in my car, a Ruger 9 and an AK, and I still beat the fucking case because I had the right to travel. I had the right to travel. He pulling up like he APD super cop and shit. Court view me. Everything got dismissed. It was cool. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I was on probation, but guess what I did when I was on probation? I handed them this letter right here saying that if I have to piss and do a UA, or if I go to jail off of a third-party contract because the police stopped me, the probation officer didn't stop me. So once you start signing them affidavits and letter, third-party contract, private contract, you hold all these folks as they entities. They is contract. Child support ain't nothing but a contract. And they'll tell you, child support tell you, you volunteer. Until you come down here and plead your case, we will take you off of child support. You snitching, stop lying. I'm lying on what? You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Okay. Ain't no one getting off with that much. What you think you ain't getting off with? I can give you my number. Look. See, all the motherfuckers on YouTube ain't gonna give you the real shit like me, baby. Look, Tavares Johnson, TOVEORS Johnson, 51081. Court view me in Anchorage, Alaska. All cases dismissed. Americus, Georgia too. On top of that, that shit got dismissed. They act like I was triple X riding my dirt bike. They tried to say I stole some white man dirt bike. When I bought it, when I came from Alaska, right? I came from Alaska with 50,000, and I went to Georgia, right? I went to Georgia to my nephew house, and I bought this dirt bike off of Craigslist. And the dude was like, "Hey, I'm in Florida, it's 4 hours away." And I said, "Man, hey, I'll pay you cash to bring it." So I'm riding my dirt bike, right, in the country. This white man pull up beside me, acting like, "Hey, that's my dirt bike." And I'm like, "This ain't your fucking dirt bike." So the white man accused me of stealing his dirt bike. It really wasn't his dirt bike, right? So when they checked the VIN on my motorcycle, and then they seen the note, and they called the dude to verify my story, right? So when they verified my story, they still try to lock me up off of some fake charges, off of what the next white man said, "Oh, this is my dirt bike." So look, this what happened now in the redneck town. So as you saying this dirt bike is yours and all this shit, right? This how God work in mysterious ways. He up here arrested me. "Oh, this is law. I'm gonna lock you up. This is law. We ain't gonna let him go." Hey, I bond out for $1,000, right? Them bitches kept me there for 2 years to go to court. And then guess what I did? By the time I went to court, I wrote some stuff on the paper, right? Because once you know the law, hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. When them people think they got the upper hand on you, let them talk, let them boast, let them say whatever they want to say. Please, you have to let them people say what you want to say. Don't fight with these people. Don't fight with your employees. Don't fight with the police, everybody. I want to see you beat your case than rather be a fucking case. So I'm finished telling y'all this story. So as I'm like going in this courtroom, I kind of felt like I let everybody down because I'm from that city, right? I'm from that city and I love my city. So I felt like I can be everybody court case in there. I felt like they had the whole fucking town on court cases and all this shit traffic court. And why, tell me this, why he dropped my case out of hundreds of fucking people in court? You know what the judge told me? Hey, I don't want to see you in my courtroom no more. You can tell me that all fucking day. You could tell me that all day. You don't want to see me in your courtroom no more. Want me to tell you why? It called the due process law and the COL letter. And guess what? Once you speak these secret words to them, or you put it down, guess what? Once I wrote it down, the statement that I want to write and I wanted to submit to him, to the fake lawyer, you know, them public pretenders. Them fucking public pretenders like, oh, I ain't gonna turn in your document, right? He told me he ain't gonna turn in my document. He said he ain't gonna do this shit for me, right? So when he's saying that he ain't gonna do this shit for me, right? So as he didn't do it for me or nothing like that, guess what happened? Guess what? What y'all think happened? Look, Google my shit. Google my cases. Once you Google my case, then you'll know. They can't fuck with me no matter how hard you want to look at it. Once you know law, they can't stop you. They won't stop you. They can't stop you. That's why I love America. And being a non-national, when people try to challenge me with the information that I know, I'm gonna tell you this. Like I always do the police, I always do the law like this. I put it's a square block. You see this square block in this camera, right? Right? That's what I place your ass in. When you ask me those questions, I box you in because either way, I'm gonna win. I know the answer, but you don't know the answer because guess what? You never studied law. So how a person gonna tell me something? You never studied law. You just only know what they told you. You just only know what you're required to do. You don't even know if the requirement is true. So y'all gotta check that, man. All my people, you check that. Don't fight the people. I want y'all to be free. Don't be a case, beat the case. Don't be a case, beat the case. You feel me? But hey, I'm finna I got that paperwork now. And this week I'm gonna just lead it up to y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see how they try to fraud me, how they try to get over on me. But you know what the thing is? Once you play those games like that with people's lives and document and fraudulent documents, them fines is like 200,000. I can show you the list. Hey, look, I'm the only one right now gonna show y'all foolproof lists, full bulletproof list with damages over 250,000. You know, abusing oath of office is 200 grand. 18 UFC 42. Hey, straight up. If you don't believe me, hey, when I get back on live, or when y'all see me dropping more footage in a minute, I just want to educate y'all a little more because somebody told me, hey man, how your case was going. I said my case is going good because I dropped my paperwork in the court. See, look, I'm gonna tell y'all, when y'all turn in paperwork, go to the court clerk. Go to the corporate clerk. Go to a notary. Let the notary notarize it for you. But at the end of the day, once you get the notary to notarize it for you, they can't go nowhere. What is the topic? Sovereign. Being a non-national, no income tax. Do you know the federal government? Look at the 16th Amendment. The government told us we do not have to file taxes. We do not have to pay taxes. No matter how hard you want to look at it, you challenge me that. Look, I put up $30,000 right now. I put up 30,000 right now if you can prove me wrong. If you can prove me wrong that saying that we have to pay federal and state taxes, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. My number is 907-615-1316. There you go. Real shit. I'm not no fake YouTube gurus and lying to y'all. I got the real paperwork. I got the real paperwork. I was selling it for $1,000, but guess what? I don't went down because I want to see y'all make it. I want to see all my people make it. I want to see y'all make it. I want to see y'all beat these cases, because these bullies and these people with their fraudulent documents and just sending them to your jobs and child support, suspending people's license. Look, they suspended my license. Why? Look, they suspended my license. Why I beat the court case? Why they gave my license back? Why they did all this? Look, I filed a lawsuit on the DMV for suspending my license. They ass in trouble too. They ass in trouble too. So trust and believe you me, you can file those lawsuits on those entities. Cause look, the point is, once you find that violation, what they did, ain't no other way around it. Only thing you got to worry about, guess what? How much you gonna settle out for? That's all they look. Right now, only thing I want to hear, how much you want to settle out for? Cause once you do damages to me, I don't want to fucking hear it. Just like you didn't want to hear it when you were trying to fight with me about this and that. I don't want to fucking hear it. Trust me, a motherfucker like me, trust and believe me, I ain't gonna want to hear it. Because simple fact, like I told that cop, hey, I can't be arrested. I can't be detained. I'm a non-national. You can't fuck with me. So I can't be arrested. And plus, I'm from the private sector too. First class military. Check that out. That's $3,000 a month. $3,000 or more just to sit on my ass. You feel me? But, you know, I kind of felt like, you know, I got treated kind of disrespect when I was in the military. So I beat the fuck out somebody. You know what I'm saying? He was a, you know, high rank officer, got his ass splashed. Don't play with me. So, I mean, honorable discharge is cool. I don't care about an honorable discharge. But the thing is, guess what? I make my money on my documents. I ain't worried about that. $3K for nothing. Boy, I smoked $3K. Picture that. That shit ain't nothing, man. Look, I'm going to tell you this. You don't even know who my family is. If you know who my family is, bro, you'll be like, he ain't worried about no money. I never was worried about the money. Only thing that I was worried about is you treating me right. You treat me right. Look, I'm going to tell y'all this. These peoples ain't going to treat y'all right until you fight for that shit. Them peoples will treat you right. But I can tell you this. Nobody ain't going to treat you right. You think they're going to treat you right? They ain't going to treat you right. I mean, I look, 3K is good for money. I mean, hey, if you want to look up my rank and everything, look up my rank, man. Look, I don't have to play, but I can tell you this. You don't want to fuck with me. You don't want to fuck with me like that. You can internet tight. Y'all can do all that crazy ass shit. That shit don't bother me. But I can tell you this. You put your hand on me or you play those games, we all know how it's going to go. And you ain't going to leave here walking. Like I keep telling y'all, all the dissing and all that stuff, you're going to catch me and blow me away on camera. Bro, if you see me, I'm a different person when I ain't working. Or yes, I'm in Anchorage. Oh, no, I'm not from Anchorage. Are you from Anchorage, Alaska? No. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And I get on your motherfucking ass. Okay. Well, I can tell you this. All my people, I want y'all to be free at the end of the day. And y'all see all these people on here with the negative. See, that's the devil. The devil and the broke ass people, they stop you from being on your mission. Them people who don't want to see you win and they comfortable doing what the police and the law want them to do, and kissing ass and sucking dick, and your baby daddy and your boyfriend cheating on you, beating on you and shit. Bitch, don't come on my channel mad at me. Cause you can suck a dick either way, however you want to see it. But at the end of the day, I want you to be free. I got them documents. You ain't got to pay taxes no more. Guess what? You could be a private citizen. You ain't got to pay taxes. You ain't got to worry about insurance no more. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. Straight up. I got all the paperwork, baby. That's all I'm doing. I'm just promoting my shit. And I find out some good news today. Like, I really, really found out some good news. And, yo, you got to go back where the I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't want to tell y'all the true secret, but I find out where the volunteer of child support. Do you know when you have a baby, you volunteer for child support, and then they say if you marry at the time you had a kid, you I am born and raised from Anchorage, Alaska, and I have a lot of family out there, and I'm not sure what your attitude is about why you feel like I am questioning you in some negative. No, I look. Tell me this. Why the fuck you even writing fucking memos on my line? Like, I don't give a fuck if you question me. Only thing that what I'm doing is I'm talking to other people without you, other people who want these documents on selling, because at the end of the day, you probably put your baby daddy on child support and got him fucked up. And you know, that shit ain't cool, because guess what? It can backfire on y'all. Everybody who put they baby daddy or baby mama on child support, now the court rulings here, these Supreme Court rulings, that shit backfiring on folks now. That shit is backfiring. Dog, that shit is backfiring so bad now that I wouldn't recommend nobody put nobody on child support no more, because at the end of the day, they making them women pay that shit back. And look, whoever involved in your money or the fraud shit that going on, yo, I can't say nothing. I don't want to say too much on YouTube. That's why I gave y'all a little sarcasm talking about, hey, you play with me, you know, I'll blow some shit down. Like, boom, boom, blow some shit down. Not like, boom, blow some shit up. No. If you fuck with me, that's what you're going to get. But what I'm trying to tell y'all, I throw a little sarcasm in there, but I'm for real about my paperwork. And when it comes to the paperwork, there's a lot of people now starting to ask me questions now. Yes, I'm going back on my law shit. And yo, hey, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody who looking at my shit, because at the end of the day, I feel like every citizen should be private. You shouldn't even be paying taxes. Look, check this out. This, if y'all don't believe me, Google this. Google this right here. Is a non-national supposed to pay taxes? Check that out. Once y'all look that y'all don't supposed to pay taxes or income tax or hold y'all money, they supposed to give you 100% of your money. And you know what? You know how you file out your own W-1099, right? You know, for your own job, right? Or your W-4 forms. You know them W-4s that they fill out. It ain't no different from when you private. But the only big difference is, guess what? Once you private, you worth $100 million. They don't tell you that, you fucking idiot. They don't tell y'all that. So guess what? Do y'all ever notice back in the days they have a little, you know, those little slits in the line for a light bill? Guess what? Once you cut that light bill, right, and you keep the other top, right? The other top is for when you run up to the company and they have your account number and they give the paper and you pay the bill, right? And you know that other slit down there they got that you can send in the mail. Guess what? You know what that slit for? When you're a non-citizen, you send it to the IRS. They pay your light bill. They pay, just say you hit somebody's car. You send the damages, or you know, you get their information like you was in a car accident. You don't make no statements. You get their information and you send it off to the IRS. Guess what? The IRS gonna pay their check for them. The IRS gonna pay they bill. Just say you total out somebody's car and you ain't got no insurance and you go to jail, right? That shit is unconstitutional too. Just so you know, when they getting everybody with no insurance and you shouldn't be driving with no insurance, guess what? You got a right to travel. But the thing is, once you go private and you hit somebody's car, you won't go to jail. Want me to tell you why? You get what? On your document, it said no detain on your document. When you got no detain on your document, right? This is no cap, bro. When you got no detain on your passport, they can't lock you up. If you don't believe me, research this then. I know it's gonna sound crazy to everybody. I know it is. I know it's gonna sound. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, man. Hey, look. Hey, y'all, I like criticism on my page. I like when y'all talk buku shit, because I know my shit. If you don't believe me, look, if you don't believe me, court view me. Court view me down there in Anchorage, Alaska. Court view me then. I bet you every fucking case be. If I ain't no bad motherfucker, I'm a cap motherfucker. A cap motherfucker. If I'm capping so bad, tell me, why the fuck I ain't arrested? Why the fuck I'm just sitting here talking to y'all? You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all this too. I was dropping information and dropping stuff on my live, right? And on my shit, right? I'm dropping all this stuff about being free and out the system, about they lying to y'all. Because tell me this, I'm gonna tell you, the 401k and all that shit, believe it or not, bro, that shit, y'all worth so much money when you go private, you wouldn't even believe it. Tell me this, tell me, do that make any sense? Tell me that, even if you look it up for yourself, October in 2023, we no longer have to pay income tax. But see, y'all missed that. Y'all missed that with the bullshit going on and this and that. I'm so proud of that. Came out and told everybody about being gay. Congratulations. Who gay? Man, look, that's what I'm saying. Bro, I don't have no problem with people being gay. That's your priority. If you want to suck a dick and if you want to get your ass banged, that's on you. Now on my page, we straight up blunt with shit. I beat court cases and I record the streets. So, just respect my channel, man. When y'all get a channel and y'all get y'all subscribers up, then you can fuck with me. But right now, I'm just preaching the land of the law right now. And everybody ain't got to pay child support. Everybody ain't got to pay federal taxes. You ain't got to do none of this shit. They lied to us. I got that full package. I got the book. If you want to be free, shoot your boy 500. Shoot me 500. And guess what? I'm going to send you the book. And if you don't believe me this, you can write off of a card. Look, I'm going to tell you this. You know how you go to the... Hold on. What? I got a plane over me. I'm going to tell y'all this. Answer this one question right here. This one question that I want y'all to really... If you do not believe me this, believe me. Because this shit's so crazy, it got me talking kind of crazy right now. Because a lot of shit going through my mind right now. Because I'm finna destroy some people. They have no idea what I'm finna hit their ass with. But at the end of the day, this right here, answer this one question and Google it, search it yourself. What if the government told you you don't have to pay federal taxes and you volunteered for it? Would you volunteer to give the government your money when you can keep your own money for your own kids? You know how they do the income tax? That's a lie. Alaska been better. It never getting worse. But I don't know about the shootings and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with criminal activity no more. I don't do the criminal activity shit no more. I used to be with the fuck shit, but I ain't with it no more. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody got a pass of being, smoking weed. All the presidents smoke weed. People, there's a lot of motherfuckers dick suck. The president got his dick sucked. Like, damn, y'all worried about bullshit. Y'all need to worry about fucking, stop letting them folks take money out your check, being free, suspending. Y'all don't want to get shot up by them polices. Come a non-national. So where you ain't gotta go by the same level if Americans gotta go after us. You know what I mean? You'll be a non-citizen. And everybody loves challenging me on that. Well, you gotta have a license or something to drive, or you gotta have a birth certificate to stay in the United States. No, do your research again. You don't have to have a social security number to work. You don't. You don't have to have a social security number to work. Google it. Research it. When you research this shit and y'all go back and listen to everything that I told y'all, you'll be hitting my line. And guess what? Everybody don't give out their number. 907-615-1316. Call TJ. If you really want to get out the fucking matrix like I'm doing, and look, when I write this car off, look, I'm going to tell y'all this. It's another rule that I find out too. Look, everybody want to write off the cars and the houses. Look, get a fourplex. And once you get a fourplex, right? Check this out. Get a fourplex. As long as you got like the occupant renting the shit for like, I'm just giving you some estimate. Just say they rent it for 6 months. You can write that fourplex off of your taxes. You can write the fourplex off. The whole fucking kit caboodle. Write the whole fourplex off. So fuck a house, write a fourplex off and still make money. If you're gonna be a non-national like me, I'm finna write off a fourplex and have money coming in, because when I'm a non-national, I gotta stop working. I don't really have to stop working, but I can still work. But you know, it's levels of the shit. I can't really like break it all down, because you know, certain people want to copy. You can't copy me, first of all. You can't steal no documents. You got to come through me. And I'm going to tell you this. Everybody on YouTube and everybody on Amazon and eBay, they ain't got this what I got. Tell you why. The dude dead from Washington, D.C. Jeff, hey, Jeff, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, bro. From the archives up in Washington, D.C., that book you gave me and the affidavit and all this shit to send to the world. And if I really went military, I don't really, you know, think he would have gave it to me. I had to really kind of like steady up under him for like 2-3 years, and me and him got to be a cool man. That man cool, man. That man died. He was 96 years old. He died, and this man studied up under Washington. This man damn wrote. He was so old. He had so much of documents that they took out. Google took out, or the world, or just say the whoever. You know, when they stop y'all from finding this information, they take that shit out, and they don't want y'all to use that. They want y'all to be dumb, deaf, and blind. No, you ain't gonna let that happen to y'all. I'm not gonna let it happen. If it ain't gonna let it happen to me, I'm not gonna let it happen to y'all. I love Trump. I wish him the best. I don't hate no president. I wish them all the best. Shit, I even like Obama, even though he ain't do shit. But hey, each his own. Hey, peace out, yo. One love, baby. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all follow up on my case that I'm filing for $2 million on child support, because they done fucked up. And guess what I did? Hey, look, I'm gonna show y'all this. I don't really show you. I don't care, because only Alaska Street TV don't care. This is the information right here that y'all gotta go and look. Do your due diligence. When these people frauding you, check those documents. And guess what? Every time you check the document, if it ain't signed and sealed off by a judge, that shit is void. Guess what? Child support is a fraud. You cannot do that type of stuff. You cannot send those documents to a job and them shits ain't signed by a judge. Guess what? Statutes and codes is not law. And guess what? Your job ain't gonna know that. The job don't know that. So if the job don't know that, they keep getting them orders, they're gonna follow that shit. And guess what? Your job gonna say, hey, you need to go to the court and get a court order, and then we'll stop it. But what they fail to realize, the fraud that came in for them to do all that type of stuff. And I don't want to say nothing, because people look at my shit. People look at my shit and feel like I'm threatening and I'm scaring them and all that type of stuff. And I don't want to call individual names. I don't want to drop names. I don't want to do all that stuff. I don't want to do that. But I can tell you this, when it comes to playing with my life and my liberty, I'm going to protect that by all means, and believe me on that. And look, hey, I appreciate all y'all watching. And those haters, I know who you is. I know who you is. Trust me. I ain't even gotta say what I know. But I'm gonna tell you this, always keep it professional. No matter how hard they don't like you, no matter how hard they look in your face. Yeah, guess what? Let them laugh in your face. Let them laugh behind your back, because they straight up cowards. When people talk behind your back, you know they're a coward. They ain't gonna do nothing. Peace out. Only Alaska Street TV.